Oh, speaking of Nazi fail sons, I want to share something with you guys, okay? Really quickly. And I normally don't indulge in stuff like this, because I think I genuinely believe it's juvenile. But in this particular instance, okay, who was here for stream last night? You guys know what I'm going to talk about. Flamenco, um, is a human. I think he's a person. For those of you who don't know, I have a history with this person called Flamenco. Back when I was streaming on Twitch, they like spam messaged me, and I just thought they were a random like alt-right duderino, you know? And they came on stream one time, we talked, and he was fucking crazy. And then afterwards, he kept like messaging me on Twitch. Like in the little Twitch DMs that show up in the bottom, he'd be like, huh, nice point there. Huh, you stupid dumb fuck. Wow. Huh, nice man bun. Like that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Like really like get you back, like shower thoughts kind of shit. And anyway, I didn't think much of it. But he invited me like, hey, I've got a show, you know, come on to my show. Turns out Flamenco works with the Killstream. And of course, I'm sure all of you know, I went on the Killstream a little while ago. And but you know, grand time had by all. Flamenco is a Nazi, Holocaust denier, race realist, believes ethno state, you know, white ethno state, Jewish, like the whole shebang. He's a Nazi. He's a neo-Nazi. He lied about that at first. He said he was a libertarian. It just goes to show how much conviction these guys have in their ideals. Anyway, okay. So we went on the kill stream. After the kill stream, he invited me to talk on his own stream, where we talked for like 5 minutes. And then I left because he started laughing hysterically after I said Ethan Ralph, a Nazi, is a Nazi. And his comeback was Ethan Ralph's wife is brown or something like that. You know? So I only have so much time in the day. I'm not gonna engage. He was like, you know, the really cringy, like, I gotcha laugh, you know what I mean? I was like, yeah, Ethan Ralph's a Nazi. This wasn't even my argument. It was tangential to my argument. And he was like, Ethan Ralph, do you know who his wife is? Like that kind of shit, you know? Anyway. After my Killstream appearance, he started DMing me on Discord more often. I've showed this on stream before. This is comprehensive, okay? We're going in on this instance, okay? This is my fucking... These are my fucking DMs with Flamenco, okay? So, like, for months, you can just track by the little icons here on the left. We don't need to read the words. For months, he would, like, triple, quadruple, pentuple, sextuple message me before I would respond. And then we'd talk for, like, a little bit, but then I'd be like, fucking, I'm gonna waste my time with this shit. And I'd back off, and then he'd do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 messages. Not all on one day either. See, we've got June 2nd, June 5th, June 8th, June 9th, June 10th, June 14th, and June 18th. So, you know, so he's committed. He's committed, you know. And most recently, and this is my favorite one. He's actually gone like 2 months and 40 messages without a response from me. If we go down, yeah. Now, it's not the first time I've shown that on stream or anything. It's really weird. And all the messages he sends are like gotchas. You know what I mean? You know, like, you piece, care to explain this? Like, you got blown I remember he messaged me about the PewDiePie thing. Like, sorry, you guys got blown the fuck out by PewDiePie. When he did the Georgian cross, like, taking away the donation from the ADL, like, shit like that. Anyway, I've said all this before, but last night, funniest thing happened. He popped in on stream, in chat, you know, where you guys are right now. You're there where Flamenco was. It's like your brothers. And we talk and cool. And he would be there and he'd be cringy in chat. And then he would leave and someone else came on called Far Left Chud. Now, I've heard of Far Left Chud before. I've seen him on Twitter. Dumbass alt-writer, obviously. You know, he's bothered Pig Puncher before. But he by which I mean far left chud, joined right as Flamenco left, and they type really similarly. So I, having my glorious admin powers over the website, pulled their IP addresses, which I have handily censored here for your entertainment. Oh, and holy shit, they're the same damn person. Not only are they the same damn person, see, far left chud, same IP address, I can click on it, same damn person. Not only are the same person, dude's made like 7 accounts on my website, all with different email addresses. But that's not all. These people have separate, not only do these people have separate Twitter accounts, these people have separate fucking Kiwi Farms accounts. Do you want to see something truly glorious? Holy shit. Here is the BreadTube Kiwi Farms thread, which is mostly dedicated to making fun of me at this point. Here's far left chud, aka Flamenco, responding to an instance in which Pig Puncher, our good friend Pig Puncher, called out Flamenco for having a lot of alts. Far left chud says, Pig Puncher is doing his usual Flamenco IP dance after he got trolled. And then Flamenco responds, what did I supposedly do now? Far left chud responds, someone trolled him with a username called Zoe Quinn is a liar, and he thought it was you. We pulled the IP addresses. It was him. They're the same person. Yeah, these timestamps, they're literally responding like right after each other. And then Flamenco responds, I honestly don't even know what I did to cause this irrational paranoia towards me, but I do find it funny. I'm their number one, I don't know if bugaboo's a racial slur or if it just means like target, without having even having to do anything. And then far left chud responds, I don't know, but ever since he's been spreading the alt-right pipeline conspiracy theories, he's been increasingly more and more paranoid. And this is one man talking to himself about how other people are paranoid for saying he has alts. Holy shit. And the next person, Extreme Dad, who is a pedophile, has my picture as his profile. That's nice. I like that. Anyway, holy shit. Every single time... He actually is a pedophile. We have banned him from our, I'm not joking, Extreme Dad, we banned him from our Discord server because he was flirting with 14-year-old girls saying like, something like, I can be your daddy, I go rough or some shit like that, knowing that they were 14. We had to ban him from the server for that. We've got screen caps, logs, everything. It's incontrovertible. Anyway, so a fun harem of pedophiles and the mentally ill here in the SpreadTube Kiwi Farms thread. Which is great, lovely, fun. But I wanted to talk about this really quickly because Flamenco is the most embarrassing human being I have ever interacted with in my entire life, and he's very mentally ill. Everything that he has done, I don't know if it's like schizophrenia. I'm not like a medical health professional, and I don't feel comfortable like making specific ascriptions, and it's not really relevant like what the specific thing is. But this is not a well person, and I think this relates to what I've said in the past about how the alt-right targets the mentally ill for their advocacy, because when you think about it, this makes you an excellent advocate. So Flamenco, aka Far Left Chud, aka Liquid Vosh, aka Zoe Quinn is a liar, aka like 16 other alt accounts I'm not familiar with, has no life, is constantly harassing, threatening, and attempting to dox, well, me. He's tried to dox me. There's a whole thread about it. And other people, of course. Pig Puncher as well. He really is obsessed with Pig Puncher too. He is completely shameless. He has no shame whatsoever when it comes to repeat messaging people over and over and over and over again. And he's delusional enough to create separate alt accounts and then respond to himself on them, talking about how other people are delusional for thinking he has too many alt accounts. It's actually really, really funny. I mean, because it's another Nazi fail-son, right? Sometimes they snap and shoot up a synagogue, and sometimes they squat on the internet all day making alt accounts to respond to each other. Whatever it is very sad, but it's also a little funny. It's, whatever the case is, it's desperately pathetic. And I just wanted to bring attention to it for three reasons, actually. For one, to discredit Flamenco, because Flamenco does do legitimate harm. Just because he's insane doesn't mean he doesn't do harm. For two, it is to point out the quality of character that is associated with the Kiwi Farms threads here. So we have this person, this delusional person responding to himself. We have Extreme Dad, a pedophile, and they're most of the people who are talking in this thread. Like, this is the spooky Kiwi Farms, It's like, this is it. That's what they've got. And the other big third reason, and this is probably the most important, is to reiterate like how mental illness can overlap with political radicalization. I don't know what Flamenco was like before his radicalization. I suspect he's too far gone to ever really talk to. I've actually tried to reach out to him. The psyche of the Nazi is very interesting to me. To understand how it works helps me do my job better, because I can curtail my rhetoric to appeal to different groups of people. But he is not. I can't get through to him. I don't think there's any sincerity in him at all. Or I don't know if he's doing it on purpose, or I don't know if he's so like burnt out up here that he doesn't realize that he's not even engaging with reality. I genuinely do not know. But I'm interested. I want to know. I don't know what he used to be like. What got him into it? Like, what turns a person into this? Nobody's born a Nazi. Nobody's born anything. Except, a human, I guess. Born blue-eyed and fucking... just like, damn. Yeah, it's alienation. It must have been a poor upbringing. Maybe there's like a genetic component to it, because I really do think this bridges into like a legitimate... Didn't someone ask me last night if I would rather kill far left Chud or Flamenco? Yes, hating on Gloria Farrow. It was Flamenco who asked me that. And when Flamenco came in here disguised as far left Chud, he was like, I'm pro LGBT. He was like just taking different positions on different accounts. It wasn't even like he was like in the first one, the far left Chud, he was LARPing. He was like, I am pro LGBT and I don't like BLM, but I'm not racist or just something. But he's a Nazi. I don't know. Well, whatever the case may be, the real meme is that now I have all of his fucking IP address, his real name, his email address, and I could get his address from all those things. So that's fair. He's been trying to dox me for months. Just, ooh, damn. Don't sign up for an account on a website I own. Just, you hate to see it happen. All right. Not that I would ever dox somebody. That would be very immoral.